You obviously work with Tokay geckos.
Yep.
Do you work with any mutations or just normal Tokays?
No, I work with a lot. I think I'm missing 3 mutations.
So what are they?
Although there's stuff that's hidden out there, I don't know.
So what do we got?
So right now we're working with reduced pattern.
Which would be the bluey ones?
Yeah, the like blue-headed greens,
Yep.
but they still have the reduced patterns have the white barring, where
Yep.
the blue-headed greens are just green body, blue
Got
head.
you. Yeah.
So we got those powder blue patternless.
Oh, those are nice.
We've got green galaxies, which is a
Wow.
I think it's a line bred trait
Sounds
over by
good. Whatever it is,
Oregon
it's-
at Homegrown Scales.
Whatever it is, it sounds amazing.
Green galaxies are cool. Yeah. Granites. We got a couple of granites, which
Wow.
is cool. And then super reds we also have.
Oh, those are nice too.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
I got my first super red female. I think 6 months ago, 7 months
Okay.
ago.
All right, cool.
That's when I started really taking the plunge and getting
Gotcha.
like.
Well,
you
have
Tokays.
a nice
Lineup,
group of
yeah.
Tokays
Yeah, we're
then.
working I think with 20 different Tokays right now.
Okay. Now, are any of them tame?
Yes.
Yeah.
One very strange wild caught adult. He's my biggest male.
Really? Wow, caught
And
too.
yeah, he's like really spastic. He almost moves like a crocodile skink,
Yeah.
where they're kind of like they like
Right.
shake and they
Yeah.
twitch.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Jumps on me and he's like a squirrel almost. He's
Yeah.
very squirrely.
Squirrely.
But yeah, it doesn't bite me. As long as you don't
Interesting.
try to like grab him, but if
Yeah.
you like open palm and just let
Yeah.
him jump on you.
Well, have you
totally
seen
fine.
Kevin seems to tame all his down? I don't know how he does that.
I think he puts him in the freezer.
Yes.
Yeah,
CBD.
cools him off.
for
Yeah.
Put some CBD
Look at
in
this
the water.
video. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, CBD. You microdose.
Yeah.
He's
Didn't want to
microdosing
expose the
mushrooms.
reptile YouTuber tips, but that's how we do it. That's
Yeah.
the secret.
I remember people used to say that about Steve Irwin. They said that when he did Mambas, he would stick them in a cooler and ice.
Oh my
and I know that's not true, but that's
Yeah.
what people used
It
to
seems
say.
a little
Yeah.
far-fetched. I mean, how would you get it in the cooler?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably more dangerous to put it in the cooler.
And get it out. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
handling it.
Just keep the thing out of the cooler and you'll be fine.
Wow, that's a
you know?
really great point. I never even thought of that, where it's like getting it
Yeah,
in the
so-
cooler's
yeah.
already doing what you were going to do. So,
Yeah, so take that, Steve Irwin haters.
Idiots.
We've just this
Debunked.
is where in the podcast we
Myth
need that
busted.
big debunked.
like the stamp.
yeah,
debunked.
Yeah, debunked like on Ghost
Yeah,
Adventures.
yeah.
Debunked.
Yoshi the Chungus
Whoa, Yoshi the
says,
Chungus. How
love
are
to
you?
see both the guys who got me into reptiles doing a podcast together. Both of you are killing it. Keep up the great work.
Well, that's awesome. That's cool stuff. Yeah.
Yoshi's awesome. In my live stream last week, we were doing a bit of a streamathon trying to get some Rainbow Jacksons.
Oh wow.
And Yoshi donated like a good amount of money. I think he actually paid for the chameleons pretty
Oh,
much.
that's awesome.
Well, thank
So
you,
we got some Rainbow
Yoshi, you're the
Jacksons
man.
coming thanks to Yoshi.
Yeah.
So huge shout
and he's
out
a good
to him.
Canadian man, so that's good.
He sells school buses too. So if you guys need school
What?
buses,
Oh, we need school buses.
Well, we want-
I have a hookup.
We should buy a school bus and
We need
and-
one.
What did Logan Paul call his school bus? Do you remember that?
No.
It was like the party bus or the
I think it might have been the party bus.
party bus or something like that. But
But yeah,
that
we
was a
need it.
dope bus,
You need
man.
to make it like the battle bus. You know,
The battle bus,
Yeah,
like
get some
put little
Fortnite in there.
turrets in there and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, guns,
Yeah.
gun turrets. Yeah.
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the kitties on it. And just
Can you drive that down the road with gun turrets?
I'm sure it's Michigan. It's open
Michigan.
carry.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you guys,
As long as they're
have
not
you guys
concealed.
ever seen like the Resident Evil makeover vehicles? It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
flamethrower. I mean,
Yeah.
they're driving on the road. Why
Yeah.
can't we with
Yeah.
bus turrets?
It seems good. So you also do YouTube.
Yep. I've
So-
been doing YouTube for about 2 years now.
About 2 years now. Same. What's your YouTube name?
Same, yeah. It's
Yes,
DBCB Exotics for
Exotics.
everything. DB
CB DBCB Exotics.
CDBA
EBGBs.
Exotics. Yeah.
What
yeah.
is it? Wait, now I'm confused.
It's
what the hell is
it's
this damn thing?
TTYL.
TT
Yeah, TTYL.
Listen,
Did you hear?
GTFO reptiles.
If you guys think that name's bad, I'll let you in on a little industry secret from Dakotah. I'm not very imaginative with my name. Obviously, my name is my first name, my last name, and captive bred. Before that,
captive
I
bred.
named it Jungle Herps.
See, I was wondering if yeah, I was wondering if
Yeah.
there was
I've caught
That
those
lasted
before.
about 3 weeks, and I was like,
People are
I
like,
think
"You
I should
can't be
probably
doing
change
that."
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I caught
Yeah.
that one. It's hard to get rid of, man.
Yeah,
a lot of
it's-
medication.
Yeah, it's well, that's. Did you know that Ryan Higa from YouTube? Do you know who he is?
No.
He was one of the OGs of YouTube. I mean, he I bet you I don't. He's got.
Ryan Higa?
Can you even punch up like Ryan Higa? Like how many subscribers he has? I don't know if he's
How do you
even.
spell his last name?
Higga.
Okay. Ryan Higa,
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Looks like he's doing Twitch now, too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's still doing YouTube.
Let's get to his...
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
I'm
who
just
this
wa-
guy is.
Yeah. I mean, he's like but his YouTube name is Nigga Higa, and
That's good stuff.
and what he's 21 million. So he's a pretty.
Just a
When was
little
his
bit
last?
more than me,
So he hasn't
just
posted in
slightly.
a year, unfortunately.
Make sure
But
that's right.
that's definitely. But he talked about that. Like he made that name not knowing he was going to blow up, And then all of a sudden he was like, okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it
now.
now.
I'm stuck.
I've been thinking, I was like, I
Oops.
should have made like a creative name, but no, now I'm DBVB Exotics.
DBVB, DBVB.
DBAD.
Yeah.
Exotics.
Yeah, it's like
RFOL,
a lawyer. He's a lawyer on the side.
Yeah.
The whatever.
I'll
they
hit you
say.
with the MJS and S and R.
Yeah, exactly.
law firm. Yeah.
No, it's cool. So how often did you post on YouTube?
So I post Monday through Fridays right now.
Really? All
Yeah.
5 days?
Yeah, 5 days.
That's
I
incredible.
got about 330 videos out right now.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really good, man. Seriously.
seriously, congrats,
That's really
It's been a huge grind, but yeah.
yeah, it is a huge grind. We know, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So but that's awesome. Good for you.
Even although I will give these guys a lot more credit, not only you guys like way more production value than my videos, but those just 2 days mean a lot.
Yeah,
I
to
did,
wind
of
down.
course, Vlogmas in December.
Yeah.
I did the daily, and it just eats you.
Yeah.
5 days is a breeze compared.
Yeah.
like not having a day. It
Yeah,
really
just not
eats you
having
up.
that that mental where you
Creative
don't have
buffer.
to think. You know,
Yeah.
I know Savannah from Gatorland has done Vlogmas for the last few years, and now she does the first year she tried to do vlog every day, and I think she got to it was like the 17th or 18th, and she called me up and she's like, Brian, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to
That-
die.
that
you
was
know,
me. That was
and now she's the last 2 years. I think what she does is she'll do 4 vlogs a week and then 3 lives a week.
Yeah.
And so she just
Yeah,
kind of
switches it up.
cheats.
Doesn't
it,
have to
know,
edit
it's
it,
Like,
yeah.
it's just like live, whatever she does.
She's
And
dailying.
so she's still Vlogmas, but it's not edited or anything like that. So, but we love Gatorland and we love Savannah, so she's great. As a matter of fact,
Gatorland's
today's,
awesome.
by the way, today's Crocfest, you know?
Is it?
No.
Yeah, today was Crocfest.
I did not know.
I would have loved to go down there, so but unfortunately we're going to be in Florida here in a couple weeks, so it's kind of just can't go down there and then be back and then back
Well,
again.
you did get the next best thing, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
talking to me. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Blessed.
weighing that, you know,
Yeah.
Crocfest, Dakotah,
We could always see the Crocfest another year.
Yeah,
DVDA Exotics.
Yeah, DVD,
DVD player exotics, yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G exotics. Yeah,
Love
so
it.
I decided to be here.
Yeah, no, and that's perfect. I am
Yeah.
too.
Brian, I
Brick
appreciate
oven.
it.
would be
Yeah, so
good.
Silver Cash says brick oven would be best. So I work with a conveyor at work, pump out 1,000 pizzas a day.
He does not pump out 1,000
He
does.
pizzas
He does.
a day. He does 1,000 pizzas
1,000
a day.
pizzas a day is what he tells us. Yeah.
Oh wait, tells you? No.
No, but I believe him because he's Silver Cash.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
Silver Cash, I'm gonna need you to make a YouTube channel and live stream this 1,000.
Honestly, it would go
imagine
bang. It would go viral.
Dude, if you just did a time lapse of
of
1,000 pizzas,
viral instantly.
dude, you'd be like, I mean, I would turn my channel over to you. Speaking of that, you know, we released a video today on Animal Bites TV, Snake Bites TV / whatever it is. Today, the first time, it's called The Plug. My boy MJ is the host. It's a recap video about what happens in the reptile hobby. So for number one, for you guys listening right now, please go check that out. Show it some love. Every week we'll have a new thing. But
more
there were a
content
couple
coming soon,
people
too.
that thought I sold him the channel.
I know.
They're like, Brian, did Brian sell you this channel?
Come on.
And it was funny because I made a post and signed it Brian, like saying, this is our new thing, you know, thanks for the support, Brian.
You think
and then
people
people
read?
people are like, I can't believe Brian sold it.
Yeah,
We're talking about the YouTube comment section here.
Yeah. It's a high intelligence. There.
yeah, not Scott.
Yeah. So Snake Bites is alive. Animal
This is
Bites is
awesome,
alive, man.
And
So-
more content
I got
to come
started
soon.
on snake bites, obviously. I feel like 90% of the people, it was,
so
go
weird.
to Zoo Creatures because I'm in New England, get
Yeah.
the bearded dragon, come home, watch reptile YouTube. All of a sudden, Brian pops up.
Yeah. Now look at now look
where you're
Now
at.
look
what
at
you're
me.
at.
You're in the
You know-
pod
I'm
cave.
in the podcast cave.
Yeah, see?
I did it.
See, now that's a recipe for your success, everybody. Buy
a bearded dragon.
just buy a bearded dragon from Kevin.
Watch Brian.
Watch Brian.
Watch Brian.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Profit.
Profit podcast.
More
It's
profit.
that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. I mean,
That's what we're trying to do here.
we're trying to make dreams come true.
That's it. Chelsea Ferguson, her message is retracted.
There's
She's
probably
got
something
2 in a
terrible.
row.
There's probably something terrible.
Hold on, let me see.
She's probably like,
She says, "What's up? I'm in the Reptarium right now."
oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Hey.
Well, guess what? We can smell you.
Yeah, I knew I smelled something.
No, yeah, we're literally 8 feet below you.
I know.
So Chelsea, if you happen to watching or watch us after, hopefully I'll get up there in time to meet you. Thank you for visiting the Reptarium. I hope you have an amazing time. I would suggest holding Salt. I would suggest
She
holding
got so
Perdita.
big, Brian.
Yeah, she got big.
I
I
was-
would suggest that and feed alligators because that's a fun thing to do.
Oh, it's always a blast.
Are we going to be able to hold salt after this?
No,
Not
no,
you.
not you.
No.
How many
No, it's
super
only for
chats do I
patrons.
need?
What's your boy's name? Yoki.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Yoshi Chow.
Yoshi.
Yoshi, bring on the
Yoshi.
rolls. Your boy's got to hold an alligator.
Yoshi, if you can do $25. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're just fucking with you.
I'm
We
just
got you.
joking. Yeah, you can, of course, hold salt. 100%.
Silver Cash says, I haven't flown in 10 years, so this is going to be an awesome vacation.
Wow, look at that, man. That's it. Yeah,
Dude.
It's not a fun time. I don't know.
Yeah. Trust me, it's not fun. What wood oven? So Silver Cash, send us send Jay a thing, because I think you can buy like a wood fire oven, like portable oven or something like that.
I'm sure
not
you can. I'm sure you can.
So if I
not,
can,
you're going to make the URL for it.
If I can buy it. Oh wait. Oh yeah.
I already know. No, you don't need. I'll remind you. I got you.
We got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this.
Don't talk about it right now.
Not on the podcast.
Don't
After the
fucking even dare
podcast.
you say
Another business idea. Another URL that we have to look into tonight.
Yes.
I'm excited now.
MAM or MAM, I don't know which one, but I'm guessing MAM Exotics says sending love to PCP, DCB, DBCB Exotics, baby.
PCP.
No.
Exotics.
Yeah, to DBCB
That's
Exotics.
for something entirely different, not reptile related.
Yeah, he's
but
got that one too.
I got the URL.
I got that URL.
Yeah, God damn it. I was going to buy that URL right
right underneath you.
Listen, after the podcast, we can talk. I'm not too partial with it.
Yeah, that's good. Good, because I'm really strong on it. Really strong on that one.
Alex says, hey, Brian, have you thought about breeding Lucy again? I know you said you'd never breed her again, but was wondering if you had changed your mind.
So the reason I stopped breeding Lucy was not because, well, there was two things. Number one, I didn't really want to breed big snakes,
Right.
Not that I'm against it. I don't mind people breeding big snakes. I think big snakes are amazing. I'm never going to bash them. I personally just didn't know if I wanted to be selling 20-foot snakes, right? That's just me.
Dude, that's
it was a
fine.
personal decision. But more importantly, last time Lucy laid eggs, she bound up.
Oh,
she ended up passing the eggs on her own.
But still, that's
I just
scary.
thought, like, I can't, if I lost that snake because I bred her, and I just didn't ever want to take that chance again. So
she's
I don't
okay.
think I'll ever breed. And then we have a couple other females. Like, I might breed butterscotch. I've thought about breeding butterscotch to Night Fury, the black retic.
That would be nice.
I've thought about doing that just to produce some more Motley Golden Childs and hopefully maybe some black ones. But I don't have an interest really in producing big snakes. But at the same time, it'd be I love breeding snakes, and to produce something I've never produced before,
It's just exciting.
would be pretty interesting. So I might do that like one time, one breeding, and that's it. And I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. But we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Leela says, Dakotah, do you have any plans to breed your whites?
Which whites he talking about?
I don't know.
Family? I don't know. No, but no.
I
white
met
tree
these whites. And
Do you have white tree frogs? Do you have?
Do you have white tree frogs?
I have one. I have White's tree frog.
Okay.
So that's where my confusion
So yeah, it'd be a little
lies.
difficult to breed them.
Yeah. I mean, I can give it my best shot, but I don't know if anything's going to happen.
Yeah.
But no, I think that would be cool though if you did. Have you ever thought about breeding frogs?
No. I, honestly, what's funny enough is I have a White's tree frog care guide. This video on YouTube.
Really?
It was just something I did as a filler spot. It had, and now again, my best is like I think it's at like 40 or 50,000
That's
views.
so great.
It's crazy. Yeah.
But like
what?
everything else, I'm like this doesn't make any sense. Like why?
And that's probably it was a she, right? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, so that she probably watched that video, and she's
Now
probably
she
like,
wants me
you
to-
know,
I mean, I'll
to
get
breed
more
them.
white street frogs. I love them. White
They
street
are
frogs
cool.
are amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if she can super chat him enough money to buy some more white street frogs,
you'll be good.
$65.99.
yeah, $65.99. Yeah, you can just PayPal
Plus tax.
And another message retracted.
Yes, and he did another one too, and it was
Okay.
retracted as well. So maybe he's
maybe
finding a
he's
hard
up to
time
the
to spell it.
maybe he's up to the reptarium too.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, we have this.
But
thing.
NJ Falconry threw some love, so we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much, man.
Silver Cash says there's only one other rat breeder in my area. He's 45 minutes away, so I'm very convenient to a lot of people and are pet smart. Can't get enough in stock. I do live and frozen. One couple buys 100 every week.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, listen, we'll always plug Silver Cash on this. So if you live in, I don't even know where he lives. Do you?
If you
give me 2
live where
seconds.
Silver Cash lives,
If you know
buy
Silver
rats,
Cash,
buy
buy his
them.
Yeah,
rats.
if you buy pizza and you buy rats, buy them from Silver Cash.
At the same time.
Actually, that would be a good slogan, right? If you buy pizza and rats, buy them from Silver Cash.
Yeah,
It rhymes.
Yep.
It's
It
a good
rhymes.
slogan,
It's a good
yeah.
slogan.
Yeah.
That's
So-
facts.
I see nothing wrong with
Silver
it.
Cash, that's a free one on you.
And you can message me, Silver Cash. I don't know exactly where he lives, but I'm sure he's told me 1,000 times.
Yeah, but obviously he's got to get on a plane to fly here, so
Yeah.
so he's a little bit.
You see Simple Man trying to bust on Silver Cash
What did he
here?
do there?
Look, well, I'm just seeing it. It's right next to each other.
Yeah,
so he
they're-
probably
they're-
seen him and he was like, I'll one
I'm
up
going to
you.
one up you.
Yeah, Simple Man.
These guys, they'll sometimes super chat to each other and I love it. It's
Yeah,
like a
we
little-
really love
It's
that.
like a super chat on super chat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
guys, I live stream as well.
Yeah, if you guys wanna
if you
talk-
guys want to fight it out over on mine, I mean, hey,
if you want a
hey,
love
come on.
triangle going on over
Come
there.
on over, man. Come on over.
Simple Man says that was an awesome clutch you cut on today's vlog. Great
Thank you.
explanation of the genes as well.
I'm glad.
Good.
You know, I didn't know if I was so I explained the Lilac genes, right? You know, and it
Oh, he's
was
a pain in the
actually a GHI Mojave is what it was, and we talked about some other genes as
suckers
well,
and
soul
et cetera.
suckers and so on like that. But super stripes. But sometimes when I explain things, I don't know if I'm helping or hurting.
yeah.
It's hard
right.
with allelic. It's
Yeah.
a hard one if
So
you don't get it.
let me try. So allelic is the one where I'm going to sound like a dipshit.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're good.
Okay, it's where in order to make it, it has to have each imprint
Right.
on each parent, right?
Right.
So if you're doing like highways, it's
Yeah.
gravel and
Gravel and
granite.
yellow belly.
Yellow belly.
Yeah.
Gravel. I don't think granite's a real thing.
No, right. Kevin thinks it is.
As you can see, I'm
That's
going to
go to Kevin, by the way.
100%, just that clip.
The next video he does, there's Brian said you're
Brian,
a liar.
yeah, you idiot.
You're a fucking liar,
He called
Kevin.
you a dummy.
Yeah, no, that's what happens. Every time I say something like just in joking, people will then message the people. Brian said you lied.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be making a video about it after.
Yeah, exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
Brian's
Then
a liar.
Brian said, "What about Kevin?"
Yeah, expose Brian.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you think your White Tree Frog video did good, just do that video. Brian exposed.
Oh, it'll go
yeah,
great.
they'll do real well. Put
Yeah.
my face in there, and you'll
Yeah.
get 50,000 views right like that.
Easily.
Easily, but yeah. So no, you did a good job though. So basically, you know, allelic has got to have expressions of both things. So basically, they share a protein on an allele that causes the allelic,
Okay.
you know, expression, and they actually essentially act like a super of each of them, right? So like if you had a GHI Mojave, you can't reproduce a GHI Mojave from a GHI
Yeah.
Mojave, but everything will either be Mojave or GHI.
GHI.
You'll have no normals. So those
works
those
like a super,
expressions,
yeah.
those expression of the genes almost act like a super version.
Yep.
Of
Yeah,
the gene.
allelic's fucking weird.
It's
Yeah.
it's a bizarre thing.
It's the middle
and-
ground
yeah,
one. That
it's-
doesn't make
yeah.
as much sense.
And with Tokays, you know, I know there's some recessive stuff, but is a lot of it polygenic or is it codominant or incomplete dominant? What do you
You
think?
know, that's so funny. Someone just messaged me that while I was coming over here to Detroit. Someone messaged her like, "Is that what
Right.
Tokay?" So, hey, if you're watching this, I'm about to answer your question.
There you go. Yay! They
So
better be
there's a
watching.
lot of recessives. There's a lot of incomplete dominant, and then there's just some stuff we don't know. Granite's a good one of those for everyone that keeps asking me about granite
You
babies.
just don't know yet.
You just don't know. It's this weird thing where there's no concrete proof or concrete way to get granites, and
But you do reproduce them. They're inherent, but or you don't know that either.
we don't know
Okay,
that. And the
okay.
weirdest thing is you can start having normals that then 6 months to a year later start showing signs for granite. Well, over
Interesting.
time,
Okay.
turn into granite.
That kind of reminds me of the calicos and the retics.
Yeah, that's what I was
Remember
thinking
that?
too.
It was
Well,
like the,
even with the calicos and tokays, granites have the potential to become calico or
Calicos,
pied.
wow.
Yeah.
wow.
or pied.
So is
It's
any of
strange.
the pieds recessive or no? They're all calico
It's-
granite.
Yeah, it's all that like lump calico pied
Oh, okay.
granite. It's all this weird thing that we don't know
Okay.
too much about. And I think part of that is the reason there's just not that many granites out there anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know what's up with granites, man. There's something in the gene that just makes them extra feisty.
Really?
So yeah, mine are like
Oh
wicked
my gosh,
fresh,
yeah.
and they don't like to breed. I finally
okay.
got one clutch of eggs going. It took 7 or 8 months of them being paired together
Wow.
for them to finally
Wow.
get the job done.
That's crazy. I mean, that's wild. And you know, I seriously think that I've said this a million times. Take away the pet trade, where Tokays were coming in for $10. You know, and even with them being as aggressive as they are, still from a beauty standpoint, if they didn't come in for $10, and let's say no one's ever seen a Tokay before.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the first Tokays come in, they're $2,500 for
Oh,
a normal
easily,
Tokay.
easily.
Because they're a powder blue snake
Lizard.
with orange spots.
It makes
that are
no
pretty
sense.
big
I
too.
mean,
They're
like
not
they-
small. Like
They're the second largest
beautiful.
second largest gecko. They're
That's
not
what I'm
from
saying.
there.
They're a
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
animal. Like
Yeah, and I remember
Impressive.
actually seeing them when we were in Indonesia in the wild. That's
Yeah.
a trip.
Oh, that's
and they'll just
cool.
like be in the park. Like you're just
Like
going
a
to
squirrel, yeah.
Like you could go to the park in Jakarta. You know what I mean? Like surrounded by high-rise buildings in the park. They're like, "Rah, rah, rah." You know, it's
Yeah,
just
dude.
chirping away at night. Wild. You know, of course they only come out at night. Tom Crutchfield actually, when I went to his place, had a giant Tokay that just lived in his backyard. You know,
No way,
I have
really?
one that's just in my building because I keep getting roaches that get out, and I
Yeah,
was like,
just
you know
like let
what,
it
I'm just
loose,
gonna
yeah.
let a few.
Yeah.
Because again, my building is heated. It's about 80, 85 degrees in there. It's humid as shit. So
Well, plus you
before
can't kill 'em.
anyone,
And plus
you
you
can't
can't-
kill
yeah,
them.
yeah.
They hibernate, they winterize,
Yeah.
so they're indestructible.
Yeah, they
but yeah,
drink
I just
antifreeze.
saw them a couple of weeks ago. I was lifting up some. I have plywood, just junk,
Yeah.
and when I pull it up, I see a little face, and I'm like, hi,
yeah.
bye bye.
yeah.
Did
Good
you ever?
job.
We showed this on a podcast recently. Did you ever see the fake Tokay that was actually like
Yeah,
5
was
foot
it,
long?
what was it? It was like a Savannah monitor.
Yeah,
or
that was
something.
in a Tokay, suit.
Yeah, and it was like,
So ridiculous. man.
It's so awesome. But you don't. Would that be a great thing if they actually found that in the wild?
no, that would be terrifying. I don't know. I mean,
You
that
think a
might be the end of mankind. Is
Yeah.
a 5 foot Tokay gecko.
Yeah, that might be the end.
You're
of
not
it.
wrong. That could
Yeah,
be pretty
that
scary.
is true. It's worse than a snapping turtle for sure.
Damn, son.
Can we rail this in?